We're gonna start in deer pose. So 90-90 with your legs, and you'll face the front of the mat. Let's do left leg in front. Ooh, Ben and Jen, nice. Ben, you'll like this, trust me. Trust me, Ben. All right, so deer pose is a yin posture, meaning that it's best enjoyed over long periods of time. So you're gonna have your toes flexed back towards your knee, and you'll see almost like two squares formed with the shape of your legs. Bring your hands forward on your mat to frame around your front femur, your front quad. Continue to gently press down on the inside of the back leg, back foot, and then the outside of the front foot. And if your hips are a little bit tight here, you can always bring in any kind of blocks to rest your arms upon so that you start with a very tall spine. Close your eyes and let your breath start to transition into just between your nose. Letting your lips seal. So inhale and exhale through both nostrils evenly. And then we'll start to elongate, first starting with a 6 count breath. Inhale for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Fill up. Lengthen your spine. Press that back knee down so your chest is facing forward over your front leg. And then exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on empty. Suppose we should maybe count the inhale up and the exhale back down. So we'll start our inhale now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on full. Lengthen your spine, draw your shoulders gently back. And exhale, 6, 5, 4. Let your legs relax. 3, 2, 1. Keep your finger pads pressing down into your blocks or into your mat to keep your spine long. Again, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold on full. Lift the crown of your head a little bit higher. Keep your torso directly over your hips. And exhale. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right. Keeping your Ujjayi breath, you can decide if you want to add a count to maybe 7 or 8. An option to stay here, lifted, torso facing the front of your mat, or you can bring the, for me, right hand to the outside of your left leg, if your left leg is in front. Starting to gently twist over your front leg, and then forward at a diagonal. Bringing your forearms down, bringing a gentle twist into your torso. If you do come down onto your forearms, you'll also notice that the breath will start to move more into the back area behind the heart. Take another breath here, either in your fold or with your torso lifted. And then you'll slowly come out of your fold and start to pivot over to the right or over to the side that your legs are. Gently lift both knees up like a windshield and then place both knees to the back. We're going to do that a couple times. So either hands can be behind you or hands can be lifted, both knees up. And then front leg comes back down. Draw your hands to heart center. Roll back through middle. Feeling the rotation of your femur in the pelvis. So the head of your femur in that socket. We'll do one more time, front to back. And then we'll end on the back. Resituate yourself on the mat. So front shin is parallel now to the back of your mat, foot flexed, and then draw your now back leg back so that the femur comes directly out into 90 degrees. Shin comes down along the side of your mat and toes flexed. Gently walk your hands over so that both hands, or rather one hand, is on either side of your back leg, which is shooting straight out. Press your finger pads down into the mat or into your blocks. And we'll go for 7 counts now. Exhale all of the breath out. Let your eyes start to close, maybe all the way or just a heavy lid. And inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Hold. Sit up tall, draw your shoulders back, start to open the front body. Keep your core engaged, but let your legs start to relax. Let the pose start to develop. Exhale, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feel your energy drop down into your pelvis as I count down and the air releases from your lungs. Begin your inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Fill up completely. Hold on top. Press down more through your fingertips. Lengthen through the crown of your head. And exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Even though the energy has dropped down, see if you can use your hands to still create a long, erect spine. Last time, inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Pull your spine long. Gently press into the back inner knee and let the front outside of the leg get heavy into the mat. Exhale. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Continue with the 7 count breath, or maybe add a couple counts if that's fun and challenging for you. And if you did so on the other side, once you begin your exhale, bring your left hand to the outside of your right knee, or whatever hand is on the leg side. Begin to gently twist over your front leg. And the exhale brings you down maybe onto your forearm, or maybe just arms extended out to the side. Finding that gentle twist, again, feeling it in the back body. A lot of times twists will help release right at the base, the lumbar spine. And your breath now, with your forearms down or closer to the ground, will start to move into the space at the back of your heart. Working into that interstitial space between each rib, and as each rib gets closer to the spine, you can imagine that it's hard to find expansion there. So focus on the sensation of bringing your breath into your back and finding the subtle movements of the ribs as they expand. Take another full round of breath here. If you are lowered, and then let the next inhale slowly draw you up and undo the twist. Roll both knees back up into center. Hands can be behind you now. And just let your knees windshield wiper from side to side. Opening up your chest, right shoulder blades together. And then you'll let both knees drop back down to the front. Bring both hands to the front of your mat and set yourself up for all fours. Going to move into Natarajasana or cat-cow pose. So knees under hips, hands underneath your shoulders. Inhale, draw your gaze up. Feel your chest, your heart pull through your arm. Do your best to keep your navel drawing in so there's some integration in your core. Exhale, let your spine start to ripple. Draw your tailbone down, chin down, gaze in towards your knees. Again, feel the space now in the back of the heart expand up towards the ceiling. Leading with the crown of your head, your chin ripple, your spine up. Pull your chest through. Grip your fingers down into the mat. See if you can create more space in the front body. Shoulder blades down your back. And exhale. Chin in towards your chest. Press down through your shins. Press down through your hands to lift your spine up. Inhale, come to a neutral spine. Start to work on a little bit of balance. So drawing your navel up and in. Slide your left arm forward, thumb up. Gaze directly down at the mat. And then extend your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, elbow to knee. Inhale, extend. Bend your right leg. Exhale, tap left hand to your foot. Now, if you can't reach, just reach towards the foot. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. When you make that connection, press. Feel your navel engage. Core working here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. So it's really a good exercise to see if you can find that foot when you can't see it. Inhale, extend. Exhale, elbow to knee. This time hold for a count of 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend, inhale. Bend your right knee. Now, if you could not reach and you want to use your strap, lasso the back leg with the strap. Reach it around and grab it with your left hand and then pull it closer to you. If you can reach, grab a hold of the inside of your foot. So the heel of your hand finds the arch of your foot. Then gently flex that foot. Start to kick it up towards the ceiling. Press strongly through your right arm. Let your left shoulder draw back. As you find this heart opener, lift your gaze forward. Start to still reach your heart through now just the gateway of your right bicep. Finding spot to gaze at so you can balance. Notice if you let go of your core and if your ribs feel like they're splaying wide. Imagine that you are stitching right down the middle of your chest, drawing your ribs back in towards your sternum. Another deep breath in. And exhale, slowly release that back leg. Reach your left arm forward and then plant it down. Both knees and both hands now in the same plane. We'll do some barrel rolls. So we're gonna go to the side of the heart on the left side. Press your chest that way. Lift it up. Press out to the right side and let your chest drop. Find some rotation here. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Pause. Extend your right arm forward, thumb up, pinky down. Draw your shoulder head back down. Engage your core. And then start to lift your left leg, extend it behind you. Find balance by gazing straight down so that the spine is long. Inhale. Exhale. Draw elbow to knee and tap. Inhale, extend. Keep pressing through the left leg. Bend the left knee. Reach back with your right hand. See if you can find your left foot. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap your toes. Inhale, extend. Exhale, tap elbow to knee. Hold. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, extend. Bend your left leg. If you need to, lasso that foot with the strap. Reach back. Find your left foot with your right hand. Make sure that your fingers are spread on the left side and you're pressing down. As you feel your right palm either onto the strap or onto the inside, the arch of your left foot, you need to flex that foot and kick it up towards the ceiling. Draw your right shoulder head back and then gaze forward. Start to lift your gaze. Pull your heart forward past your left bicep. Notice again if you let your tummy start to hang down beyond the waist of your pants. Happens to all of us. Draw it back up and in. Keep pressing with your left hand, with your right shin down into the mat. Inhale. Slowly release the left foot. Extend. And then bring both hands and feet down. Finding the barrel rolls, but in the opposite direction. Start to reach your right ribs over to the right side of the mat. Press into both hands. Come up. Then reach the left ribs to the left side and drop down. Inhale now up to center. Exhale down. Inhale. And exhale. Last time. All right. And then coming back into center. Come down onto your forearms. You want to set up for dolphin pose with elbows directly underneath. your shoulders, grab opposite biceps, and if you have a block and you like using that between your thumb and pointer finger, grab that. Press your palms down, press your forearms down, drop your gaze towards your knee. Inhale into your upper back. Find a little bit of space around your heart. You need to loosen those heartstrings, that tightness, that grip. Tuck your toes, press down, begin to hover your knees, and then straighten your legs. Press down through your forearms. Now, as you shift your gaze back and shift your torso back between your biceps, start to feel now an opening in the front of your heart. Inhale, walk your toes in any amount. Hamstrings aren't quite warm yet, so you can keep your feet wide as feels good. Press through your hands, heels drop, and reach your heart back towards your shins. Feel your shoulder blades come towards each other on your back. Inhale, expand behind your heart. Lift your hips high. Exhale. Reach your chest even closer to your shins. Keep spreading your fingers, ground down through your palms, through your elbows, keeping your elbows drawing towards each other, as though from fingertips to elbow, you had cast your forearm into concrete. Continue to breathe in and out through your nose and feel that undulation of breath expanding in the back body. And exhale, pulling your chest through. Let's bring some core in. Lift your chin. Let your gaze drop right between your forearms. Slowly start to walk your legs back, coming into a forearm plank. You can always come down onto your knees. Keep your gaze down right between your forearms. Heels lifted or thighs lifted if you're on the knee variation. Think about gently drawing your hip points in the front up towards your navel. Inhale, breathe into your upper back. Exhale, hold. Another breath in. Exhale, bring your knees down and wide. Draw your big toes together to touch and lengthen your arms by drawing your hips back. Find child's pose and let your forearms or forehead rest. As we have breathed so much into this very focused area around our heart. Notice if there is a struggle or a tension or resistance, either in the back or in the front, or side to side, top or bottom. Where does it feel uncomfortable or difficult to breathe into? And is that tension, is that resistance maybe associated with a memory? Or does something come up for you when you have to try and breathe into that space, when you have to focus your energy there around your heart? Last week we spoke a little bit about courage and vulnerability at the end of class. And potentially, I think for most people, finding vulnerability or allowing yourself to be vulnerable is something that we not just shy away from, but run away from. Can you start to explore that, needle into that area of resistance? Needle into the areas of darkness or shadow, maybe something that you don't want to look at. Slowly start to lift your head up. Start to roll forward. Tuck your toes. Lift up into plank. And then press back into a shortened down dog. Begin to walk yourself forward to the front of your mat. Start to create a little bit more movement here. Uttanasana, forward fold. Drop your fists down between your toes so that you have hip width distance apart. Inhale, pull your hands up your shins. Elevate your heart. Exhale, fold, Uttanasana. Inhale, sweep your arms wide. Draw yourself all the way up. Reach your fingertips up. Lengthen your tailbone down. Use your core, find strength. Exhale, draw your hands down to heart center. Let your thumbs tap onto your sternum. Standing here with your eyes open, draw your shoulders back. Open your heart. Find a strong stance. Lift your gaze. Inhale, pull your arms straight up. And then exhale, fold. Let your fingertips touch down and step your left foot back. Keep your left knee lifted to start. Pull your gaze and your right knee forward. Then plant your left hand down. Like you are drawing a string on a bow, start to pull the right elbow up. And then reach the right arm up in a revolved lunge. Right fingertips stacking directly over the left palm. Let your chest and your heart start to open up to the inside of your right knee. All right, this is going to be a big core movement. So we want to make sure that our core is turned on. You'll start to move more weight into the back foot. Let the left arm, left palm get a little bit lighter. Engage your core and slowly lift yourself up into a revolved twist or a vertical twist. Left hand forward, right arm back, chest twisting over to the right side. Draw the left knee back forward. Take another inhale here, expand through both of your fingertips. Exhale, cartwheel both hands down. Square your hips forward, lower your left knee down. Press the top of your left foot down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Lift your gaze. Draw your core in, and then as though you were pulling down on a bar, draw your elbow tips down to the side. Lift your chest up towards the ceiling and pull your right knee forward. Inhale, reach your arms up, press through the front leg, and then plant your hands down. Tuck your back toes, step back to plank. Inhale. Rock forward, exhale, lower onto your belly. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, pull your chest up, cobra pose. Elbow tips draw in towards your side ribs. And then exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Inhale, press up and back, down dog. Left leg lifts. Exhale, draw your left thigh to your ribs and step your left foot forward. Pull your gaze and your left knee forward and long, and then lower the right knee down. Press the top of the right foot down. Inhale, rise up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Opposite leg is forward. Now, you might want your blocks as we transition into Ardha Hanumanasana. So, if you want your blocks, grab them. So one is on either side of the front of your mat. Ardha means half. Hanumanasana is the pose of Hanuman, or splits. He's leaping across the world. So you'll start to lengthen and straighten your left leg. Draw your blocks or fingertips back to frame around your left shin. Left toes up towards the ceiling. pull that left femur head in, gaze forward, and then hinge and fold any amount. Working here to open up the left hamstring. Take an inhale and exhale. Maybe let your elbows bend a little bit. Press through your hands. Inhale, bring your left leg or left foot back forward. Bend your left knee, tuck the back toes, and take a big step forward. Inhale, pull your heart up halfway, Ardha Uttanasana, and then exhale, fold. Leave your arms wide. Inhale, draw yourself up all the way to standing. Let your fingertips touch overhead, and then draw your thumbs down to heart center. Tap your thumbs again onto the sternum. Let it touch the space in front of your heart. Draw your shoulders back. Inhale, expand. Find that resistance, find that tightness, and breathe into it. Exhale. Inhale, fingertips up. And exhale, fold. Step your right leg back. Fingertips down, draw your chest forward. Keep the right knee lifted, right leg strong and straight, and plant the right hand down. As though you were pulling a bow up your left shin, start to bend your left elbow. And then inhale, expand the left arm straight up. Press through the right, stack right and left arm on top of each other. Then begin to turn on your core. Chest and heart are facing the inside of the left leg. Start to pull your right fingertips up. Feel the weight move into your feet. And then using your core, draw yourself up into a vertical twist. Gaze and left fingertips are drawing back. Inhale, expand through both of your fingertips. Draw yourself long as though you could pull yourself apart right down middle. Exhale, sink down. Let your hips drop down. Draw your left knee forward. And inhale. Exhale, let your left arm drop down. And then gaze forward. Reach both arms up. And then plant them down. Lower your right knee down. Press the top of your right foot down. Inhale, pull both arms back up. Anjaneyasana, low lunge to the front. Again, engage your core to start. Pull your ribs in towards midline. Lift your gaze up. Open your heart towards the sky. Grab onto that bar as though you could pull yourself up and draw your elbow tips down. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, plant your hands, tuck your back toes, and step back plank. Take an inhale, rock yourself forward. Exhale, slowly lower yourself down. Let your heart rest on the mat. Press the tops of your feet down. Inhale, pull your heart up. Grip down with your fingers, draw your chest through. Bhujangasana, Cobra Pose. Keep an active core so that you don't feel like your low back is taking all of the bend. Inhale. Exhale, lower down. Tuck your toes. Press up and back, down dog. Inhale, right leg lifts. Exhale, right thigh to ribs. Come forward. Plant your right foot down. Draw your gaze forward and then lower your left knee. Press the top of your left foot down. Inhale, come up, Anjaneyasana, low lunge. Draw your right knee forward. Open your heart to the front. And exhale, both hands come down. Frame your front foot. Start to straighten your right leg. Pull in those blocks if you'd like to, drawing them back to frame around your shin. Lifting your right toes up and grounding down through your right heel. Folding at the hips. any amount over that front shin. Pull your right leg back. Inhale. Exhale, bend a little bit in your elbows. Inhale. Exhale. One more time, inhale. And exhale. Pull your right heel back. Roll forward, pressing your right foot down. Walk your hands forward, back toes. Inhale. Exhale, step forward, Uttanasana, front of your mat. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, stretch your arms up to straight, overhead. Exhale, draw your thumbs down, tap them onto your sternum. Draw your shoulder heads back, open and lead with your heart. Press down through the balls of your feet, through your heels, to stand up straight and tall. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Come all the way down. Step your left foot back. Roll up your mat, and then lower your left knee down. So you got a little cushion underneath that left knee. Then you're gonna heel toe your right foot back. So you have a 90-90. So just like we did with deer pose, from your front right heel up to your knee, it's perpendicular to the floor. Then your quad is parallel with the floor. We got a little square here. And then behind you, you want that left leg to go directly down from the hips. So it's also at a 90-degree bend, running parallel with the front shin. From here, inhale, lift your arms up. Exhale, draw your hands down through heart center. Tap your thumbs to your sternum. Start to twist open to the right. Extend your arms out, so that vertical twist again. Reach the right fingertips back behind you, left fingertips forward. Inhale, bring both hands up. Exhale, hands down and open. One more time, inhale up. Exhale, down and open. Hold here, take a breath in. And now you're gonna start to pivot forward. Bring your left elbow to the outside of your right knee. You can either keep your arms expanded or bring hands into heart center, making a fist with your bottom hand, and then paper or an open palm with your right. Finding that gentle twist, either again with arms open or closed. Slowly let both hands drop to frame the right foot. And then draw the right foot. You can just toe it up, inch it up, forward. So now as you bend your right knee, there's no longer that 90-90. In fact, your back quad is much closer to the ground. Walk your hands up your thigh, heel to butt, but we're going to do a little bit of a variation on this. So we did this last week and we held it, and I think that's tough. This week we're going to hold with the opposite. So you're going to take your right arm, sweep it back behind you. Now, if you think that you're going to need that strap, lasso that back foot to start. And either find the strap with your right hand and draw it up, or bend the left leg, capture, again, heel of the hand to the arch of that left foot. Pull your right knee forward. Your left hand can stay down on that right thigh, or you can lift it up and forward. Pull your heel in towards your glute. Now, if you want it a little bit closer, can bend your elbow, right elbow up towards the ceiling as well. Gaze forward, pull your heart forward towards that right knee, and do your best to keep your right knee drawing in towards heart center. Take one more inhale, lift more through your left fingers, press through your right foot. Exhale, slowly release the left leg. Bring both hands down. Tuck your back toes, lift your knee up so you can unfold your mat. And then bring both hands to the inside of your right foot. Pull your chest through a little runner's lunge. And then bring the right knee back to meet the left. Make some little circles here with your hips in all fours in one direction and then the other. Oh, dang it. Bring that right foot back forward. We got one more thing. All right, you don't need to fold into your mat, but option here to either straighten that right leg back into Ardha Hanumanasana half splits, or using the blocks, place them by your hips, start to scooch that right foot even farther forward so your heel comes off the mat, and then press it forward into full splits, full Hanumanasana. Press down through the blocks, pull your right heel back so you square your hips back forward. Exhale, press through your right leg, let your hips start to drop down towards the mat. Do your best not to let your hips open to the left side. So it doesn't matter how close your hips get to the ground, but it's best to get your hips square. You can keep a gentle bend in your front knee. Once you reach whatever your full expression of this pose is, what your limit is, start to eliminate the movement with each breath, and then take 3 breaths here, holding at that limit. Inhale. Exhale, gaze forward and steady. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. This next inhale, start to pull your right foot back if it's extended, coming into Ardha Hanumanasana, and then bend the right knee, plant the right foot down. Now you'll plant your hands down and slip your right foot back to meet your left into all fours. Hip circles. We'll get extra hip circles tonight. And then other way. Okay, staying down on all fours, you're going to draw your left knee forward, or left foot forward rather. Take the mat on the right side, fold it up, and lower your right knee on top of it. And then pull your left foot back. So ankle and knee stack. And as you come up, you find that 90-90. So bend in 90-degree bend in the front knee, and then right femur comes directly down. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, slowly bring your hands down to heart center. From here, inhale, start to look over to the left. Exhale, slow rotation, pivot over to the left side. Inhale, come back through center. Lift your arms up. Inhale. Exhale, bring your hands down to heart center and pivot. This time, hold. Inhale, extend your arms out. Find that vertical twist. Inhale, sweep your hands up. Gaze forward. Exhale through heart center. Pivot to the left and open. Inhale up. Exhale through heart center, pivot to the left and open. Last time, inhale up. Exhale, pivot to the left, extend and open. This time, bring your right elbow, hinge forward to the outside of your left knee. Decide if you'd like to stay with arms extended or make a fist with that right hand. Take the left hand on top and press down. Gaze up and over your left shoulder. And breathe here and out. Again, inhale and exhale. And slowly bring both hands down. Scoochie that front foot forward. Bend into the left knee. So now the right quad is closer to the mat. And slowly walk yourself up to that front thigh. Chest is forward. Lasso the back foot with the strap if you need to. Keep your right hand planted on your left thigh. Reach back with the left hand and bend. Capture the inside of that leg. Come forward. Start to pull your heel in towards your glutes. Getting a nice quad stretch. Stay here or lift the right arm up. Pull your chest forward beyond your right bicep, beyond the plane of your right bicep. Keep pulling your left knee in towards heart center. Don't let it fall to the knife edge of that front foot. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release down. Release the right leg. Keep both hands down. You can keep the fold in your mat or you can release it. And we'll shift back into Ardha Hanumanasana or full Hanumanasana. Begin to straighten the left leg. And then scoochie even more that left foot forward if you're going for the full splits. And heel comes up. Inhale, pull the left femur head back, square your hips. Exhale, press through the ball of the foot forward. Inhale, pull back, draw the right hip forward. Exhale, press through the front foot. Do that 2 more times to find your edge, making any shifts or movements. And then once you feel like you've found your alignment and pushed yourself to your edge, hold, gaze forward, and breathe in. Inhale and exhale. Inhale and exhale. One more time. Inhale and exhale. Inhale, start to pull your left foot back, coming in through Ardha Hanumanasana, and then bend your front foot. Plant both hands down, tuck your back toes, and then this time step forward into Uttanasana. Inhale, slowly come to upright. All right, apex pose. What? Full splits wasn't? No, but that was a good one too. All right, so we're gonna do some standing work now, taking what we did and heart openers and core, open quads, open hamstrings, smash them all together into Natarajasana or dancer's pose. So if you know that you were struggling to find that foot, either in all fours or in the quad stretch, then grab your strap Your strap can either have a loop in it or you can just grab both ends. Just throw it over your shoulder. All right, standing forward, you'll bend your right knee. And option one is to drop the right hand down. Walk your fingertips to the inside of your right foot. Again, heel of the hand finds your arch. Holy, that scared me. Bill just walked by our backyard. Thought it was a wild animal, just don't. Squeeze your right knee in. Otherwise, you're gonna lasso that right foot and hold both sides of the strap in your right hand. All right, if you have foot in your hand, knees stay in towards midline. Start to press your foot into your hand. Notice I'm not hinging at my hips. Instead, I want my chest to stay relatively vertical and forward. So as I press back, core is engaged. I start to press through my left leg, keeping a little gentle bend. And then eventually left arm can reach up. If you have the strap, it's just a slightly different transition as you start to press and expand into this pose. So both sides of the strap are in your right hand. You want your right elbow to kind of wing out to the right side and throw the straps over your shoulder, like you were carrying like a hobo sack right over your shoulder, except for that sack is a weight of your right foot. And then as you start to kick your right foot into the strap, you'll pull your right elbow tip forward. You can lift the left arm up or left hand can find that strap. And then walk it in any amount. So yogi's choice tonight, strap or no strap. Begin to lift maybe the left arm up, either capturing the strap or reaching it straight up towards the ceiling. Draw your navel in. Squeeze your right knee in towards midline, into heart center. Pull your chest forward. Kick a little bit more your right leg into your right hand or the strap. Another breath in. Ooh, and then exhale, release. Bring the right foot down, both hands down. Inhale, stretch your arms up. And then exhale, take a vertical twist to the right. Drop your hands down, inhale, come up. Exhale, vertical twist to the left. Drop your left arm, draw both arms up. Exhale, hands down to heart center. Press down through your right foot now. Bend your left knee. If you knew that you wanted the strap, most likely you were going to do the strap on the second side, especially if you had both elbows up. Or just keep it symmetrical. And then dropping your left hand down. Either find both sides of the strap or heel of your hand into the arch of your foot. So that means your toe is resting on your thumb rather is resting on your toe mound. Your fingertips can wrap around to the top of your foot. Gazing forward, start to press your foot into your hand. Find your knee dropping back, but again, do your best not to hinge. Instead, open your chest forward, gazes forward. Start to pull your right arm up. Finding your balance, begin to kick more into your left hand. If you have the strap, left hand will find that strap with your right. Keep a gentle bend in your right leg, but press actively down through that heel and big toe mound to find a lift. Pull your heart forward. I like to call this a teacup shape. You don't want to spill the tea. Inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Bring that right or left foot down to meet your right. Inhale, both arms up. Keeping your feet planted, exhale, open to the right. Drop your right arm down, swoop both arms up. Exhale, drop the left arm back. Both arms down, inhale up. And then exhale, hands down to heart center. And then all the way down into a forward fold, bend your knees. Heel toe your feet wide, toes out, heels in. Drop down into Malasana. And then curl forward. Drop your chin into your chest so you feel a big opening in the back of your heart. You can grip onto the sides of your mat and pull apart, chin in towards your chest. Gaze is towards your heels. Inhale into the space behind the heart, needling into any last resistance. And then slowly bring your hands back behind you. Drop your hips down. Extend your legs. And if you have two blocks, you can place them underneath your knees. So you lower down onto your back. Pull your shoulder blades together on your back. Lift and elevate your heart and let your palms open up. Inhale. And exhale. Feel your heart melting open over your shoulder blades. Your breath start to move easily in and out through your nose, no longer elongating or finding that ujjayi resistance. Instead, just an easy flow in and out. Feel the connection of the front ribs into your sternum begin to loosen or continue to loosen. Noticing if there's maybe a little bit more space or a sense of release after the good work of the last 60 minutes. Your feet are over the blocks. Gently bring them together. Shove those blocks out of the way. Start to press down through your hands to lift your chest and walk your elbow tips underneath you. Palms will be up as though you were placing your palms into your back pocket. Walk your elbow tips a little bit closer together, thumbs out, and then press down. Actually, I lied. Palms down, thumbs in towards midline. That feels more right, more gooder. Hip points are pressing directly down on the tops of your hands. Press down through your forearms, draw your shoulder tips together, lift your gaze, maybe let your chin drop back. Feel your heart cracking open the highest point of your body. Draw your toes towards the front of the mat. Let your chin and the weight of your head drop back even more. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Lift your heart even higher. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Engage your core. Inhale. Draw your chin back in. Gaze over the length of your toes. Press yourself up. Remove your squished hands from underneath your thighs and then gently draw your knees in. Find a comfortable seat. Pull your hands together at heart center. Tap your thumbs onto your sternum. Inhale. Draw your thumbs up to third eye center. Be curious. Follow your bliss. Namaste.